The challenge of delivering care today is to go beyond the old way of providing care, which was task-oriented, focusing only on keeping clients clean, dry, and fed. This way of care was not relationship-based or individualized and did not allow for people to have choices in their care. The new way of providing care is called person-centered care and means that we care for the client as an individual. In this video lesson, we'll discuss the meaning of person-centered care. This includes the key components of person-centered care and what it means to the individual. We'll wrap up with an explanation of the techniques we use at LifeStyle Options to promote person-centered care. Person-centered care is an approach that respects the values and the uniqueness of the individual. Clients need meaningful relationships and engaging activities in their daily lives, and they still want to live their lives to the fullest possible extent. They need to be treated as individuals who have emotions, desires, preferences, and needs. There are many key components to person-centered care. Our first goal is to foster optimal aging for the individual. When people stop participating in their own care, they feel diminished as a person and begin to lose their identity. We never get in the way of a client's independence, personal choices, and quality of life. We also aim to empower the client, both physically and mentally, even when it would be much easier to get the job done by just doing it ourselves. This also helps us be mindful of the whole person so that we maximize their remaining abilities. Furthermore, we believe that it's important that care is driven by the person receiving care, not the individual providing care or our company. And of course, the words dignity, respect, self-determination, and purposeful living have no meaning without clear actions. Our goal is to walk the walk by practicing person-centered care and setting a new standard of care. Each time we interact with our clients and give them choices and control, we show our values. We are valuing them as an important person. So how do we walk the walk? We always put the person before the task. Focusing on the tasks makes the care impersonal and cold. Who wants to be cared for by someone who sees the day as just rooms to straighten, baths to be given, and meals to prepare? Our goal is to focus on the client's abilities, strengths, and personal interests. It's that extra attention beyond the task that allows us to respect the individual with regard to their choices and needs. After all, each person is unique, and their unique characteristics are an important part of their identity. The client wants to be able to enjoy the time they spend with their caregiver, and they want to trust that the person with whom they spend so much time has their best interests in mind, not just as a patient, but as a human being to be respected and cherished as an individual. And we want to shape and use the potential of the environment in all its aspects, including physical, organizational, and psychosocial spiritual aspects. And here are just a few examples of how our staff might take person-centered care to heart. How are we flexible? One example would be with mealtimes. We can always adapt for someone who does not have an appetite or someone that is losing weight. We'll look for ways to maximize calories and protein or to change up the timing or frequency of meals to encourage appetite. We display energy and enthusiasm by encouraging the client to participate in daily tasks such as folding laundry, peeling potatoes, or walking to the mailbox. And who doesn't like fun? We know that each day is a gift. We also cherish the laughs, the stories, or even a daily hug. In addition to flexibility, enthusiasm, and fun, we also focus on those other factors that build good relationships like trust, sharing, and kindness. Creating meaning as we age is important in person-centered care because we all want to feel valued. At LifeStyle Options, we make sure the client is valued, and we do this by hiring the best staff, carefully training our staff to perform person-centered care, constantly involving our clients in discussions of their own care, personalizing the care plan for each client, value and respect the differences of our clients, and finally, but most importantly, recognizing that all action is meaningful and powerful. Take a minute to think about what's meaningful to you. We all have things that are important to us as individuals and that we hope we can do regardless of age and abilities. We understand that every individual is unique, and what is important to them varies from person to person. We also recognize that each individual has the right to make choices. With our mission of providing person-centered care, we know we are helping people live the lives they want to live in the best way they can. For more information on how Lifestyle Options Home Health Services walks the walk when it comes to setting the standard of care, call us at 888-342-4636 or visit our website at www.lifestyleoptions.com.